about high school track and field. This is Jill for today. Isn't he cute in that hat of his? Yeah, we drove by an elementary school, and they're doing some building on it, and somehow we got off on the topic of school, and things that you had to do in high school. And one of the things that, I don't know how, I was never a track and field person, really, duh. But in track and field, they would have you go through all kinds of stuff all throughout the year. Well, when you had that, what did they call that when you had that block of time?
Gym.
No. Whether it was gymnastics or it was track and field or it was basketball.
Gym.
How did you do in gym in high school?
I had always had a weight problem too, so track and field was not my favorite. Although if it was field, shot put, javelin, did well at that. But even sprinting wasn't bad. But long races, 880, mile races, I didn't enjoy that at all. But I excelled in football, baseball, even basketball. Loved it, So those were the highlights of my gym class.
Well, I didn't have such a good time in gym. When I was in junior high, I was exposed to the ropes. We had gymnastics, and they had the ropes hanging from the ceiling. And I was in 7th grade or 8th grade, but one of the two, because at 9th grade I went into high school. So I'm thinking 7th grade. And they said, climb up that rope. And I said, I can't climb up that. Me? Climb up a rope? And all the way to the ceiling? Are you crazy? And they had 2 ropes hanging side by side. Okay, what we want you to do then is grab hold of each rope and do like a flip on it, like you held on to it. You remember gym bars where you'd, do that little flip. And I said, oh no, I don't think I can do that. I really don't think I can do that. I'm not strong enough. Oh yeah, you can do it. We'll spot you. Like they spotted me, all right. So I got halfway into that somersault on the ropes. I guess that's a better way to put it. And of course I fell. I didn't have the strength to do that. And I fell so hard on the back. On my back. It was horrible.
I'm sure you didn't hit your head, because that'd explain a lot.
So then came the balance beam, which I always thought was kind of a cool sport, and I didn't do too well on the balance beam. I kept falling off balance beam.
Not if you fall off and land with one leg on each side of the balance beam.
Oh, no. That would not be good.
Especially if you're a little boy.
Especially if you're a little boy. And then
that hurt.
I did okay with the trampoline. I kind of liked the trampoline. Anyway, so that was horrible. And golf, I sucked at. And luckily, we didn't have to take swimming lessons because we had no swimming pool.
You had golf?
We had golf, yes, we did, in that back field behind the high school. Well, it was all rock.
I would have cleaned up at that one.
I don't
never
know.
had golf.
It was all rock and dirt. It was not a golf course. I know you did very well at golf.
Yes.
And you loved golf.
I did.
But you've got bad knees.
Bad knees, bad ankles, bad feet. The lower half of my body is shot.
Well, the top part is foxy.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, so we got talking about schools, and I want to finish up because this was something that track and field. We'll see these groups of high school kids running, they've got track and they'll be running down the sidewalk after school because they adore track. Well, where I lived when I was in high school, in the fall and in the spring, it would get so hot. Oh my gosh. So you'd come back from summer vacation and it's like 100 degrees. It's 6th period gym, and that's generally what I had was 6th period gym. So it's 100 degrees out there, and they say, okay, go out on the track and run the 660. 660?
880?
It was once around the track, once and a half around the track.
440.
No, it
Probably
was once and a half.
440.
It was once and a half.
Once and a half, that's a 660.
It makes a better story.
Yeah, okay.
Get out there and run that for time. And I said, are you kidding me? Here I'm this little fat girl, and you want me to get out there and run at 660 in 100 degree weather. I'm not trained for it. I'm not. endurance-wise, you get out there and you run it, or we'll give you an F. And you know what I told her?
Give me an F.
Give me an F, because I am not doing it. Damn, that teacher gave me an F.
We never had 440s or 660. 880 was the shortest distance we ever ran, and that was outside around the perimeter of the school.
Oh. Well, anyway, those are the things you have to endure in high school.
We have a niece
Oh.
who now runs. She's on her track team.
So
and
good.
She runs both 1 mile and 2 mile.
Is she in high school or junior high? High school.
I'm not sure. High school.
High school, I think, yeah. Oh, yeah, she's a runner.
Yeah.
She's a runner. Of course, she's got that runner's body, I have, speaking about school and high school being so hard, I didn't have a problem in high school. People liked me. I was student body secretary. I did well. Peer-wise, I did well. Junior high is a whole nother story. Junior high was a jungle. And I have a grandniece now, who's going into 7th grade in the fall. And she's a very thin little thing. She had a lot of problems during her, she came out early and she had a lot of problems. Anyway, so she's very, very thin. I mean, like seriously thin. And, she's got some real issues. And I'm afraid...
Unlike the rest of us.
Yeah, I'm afraid they're just going to eat her up and spit her out. I really do. So I'm a little concerned with her. All right.
Yeah.
What?
That about says it all.
That's a bumper sticker.
Bumper sticker says, I used to be cool.
I don't know whether you can see that or not. Can you see that? I used to be cool. And by the way, I've noticed, and I'm sure you have too, I'm having some focusing problems. Not only on this camera, on my phone, but on the my actual video camera. I don't know what that's about. Doesn't matter. So this is our day. We have no errands, and we're going to a cute little neighborhood, which we haven't been to in many years. Antique stores and little shops, and it's a real pretty area. Bars. He didn't get those tamales and beans and margaritas.
No,
I held the line on that.
I didn't.
Someone wrote today and asked if we were on Weight Watchers still.
Yes, when we get back to it.
We've had an awful time. We really have. It's just been an awful time getting back on board, and we have got to hit the boards on this. We really do. Anyway, so we're going on. We're going to have a fun time, and if there's anything to video, I'll video it. You got any parting words at this point?
Drink beer.
Oh, God.
I like beer.
Yes, I know you do, but one beer and you go to sleep.
Oh, that's not true.
Oh, it's true.
That's not true. What I have last night, about 4 o'clock, she says to me,
It's cocktail time.
it's cocktail time. You want anything to drink? I said, I'll take a shot of bourbon and a beer back.
And what did I do?
You gave me a shot of bourbon and a beer back?
Well, I had this kind of shocked look on my face.
Yes.
You do like your shot and beer, though. I will give that to you. All right, I think we're done for now. I don't know whether we'll do any more videoing, but just wanted to check in and tell you that this is our day. Right?
Right.
Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Just it's a beautiful day.
It is beautiful.
We're going to get out there, do a little window shopping.
Yeah. And then the next Car Talk, I will tell you what this insane man is thinking about doing, like taking us to the Southwest later on that. See y'all later. Bye-bye.